Well, happy birthday to me. Yeah, today I turned 22, and at the same time, I watched my NFL football team completely collapse and destroy their season. Apparently, anyways. This game, and I'm going to get into the quarterback thing because I know all you guys want to hear that from me because, as you all know, I have experience with having a star quarterback going down in a crucial ball game. The Cowboys started this game as best as you could. 2 picks, got a touchdown on, turned one into a touchdown. The other one should have been a touchdown. Miles should have caught that ball. 10-0 start. Giants went and scored. But the thing about this game, when Tony went down and you saw him down, you pretty much saw the game pretty much just turn. And can you blame the reason we lost on Tony being hurt? Yes and no. And I say yes and no because of this. And it has nothing to do with the Giants didn't earn this, blah, 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 whatever. No. It's because this team, when Romo went out, this team quit. Every single one of them, well, not every single one of them, guys like Dez Bryant was fighting hard. Dez, you were awesome today. But this team quit. There was, you watched, in the first part of the game, picking off Eli, stuffing the run, everything like that. Once Tony went out, it was like Eli Manning was playing catch. Guys weren't covering nobody. And offense, John Kitna sucks. I mean, we know that. But it wasn't even, you can't really blame it all on John Kitna because he wasn't getting any blocking. Romo was able to mask that. When he gets pressure, he's able to elude that a lot of times. Kitna can't do that. So it was really just, you watched it. You can tell when the game is over or that you don't care anymore when you get a fumble recovery and an interception in the fourth quarter and you could care less. It doesn't, you're like, it doesn't matter because they weren't playing to win this ball game, and they made it within a 6-point game. But the Giants at that point, the Giants turned the ball over 5 times. Part of that was that they were kind of losing it there at the end, but they started the game off turning the ball over. I would love to see this game if Tony Romo played. Oh God, don't say that. Don't say that. People are going to say that you're making excuses. Whatever, screw you guys. Giants won. If I'm a Giants fan, if I'm a Giants fan, I don't care that Romo got hurt. I'm happy I won. I'm moving on. That's one less opponent to worry about in the NFC East. So I don't, see you Giants fans, congrats, you won, whatever. But this whole season, you got the Cowboys just, when Romo went out, I pretty much, as the game started to turn, I was like, okay, we're probably going to lose this thing now. But just the way that, no one was tackling, no one was trying. I mean, it was pathetic. It just, when you watch them, and I've said this before, when you look out there and your team doesn't care, why should you care? So, and no, I'm not bailing on them. I'm going to be here every week to talk about every game, preparing for a lot of losses. This is now we're going to be competing for a first-round draft pick at this point, a top first-round draft pick, because. You don't have a quarterback in a passing offense. That's kind of what happens. So, and so, of course, and if people want to talk about let's do that. Talk about the national championship last year with Texas and Colt McCoy going out. And the reason I was able to, after that game, to be proud of my team was because the team, especially the defense, and the offense came along as well, the defense stepped up. The defense started to sack the quarterback. They started to get stops. They started to get them to punt the football, and they gave us a chance to win. In this game with the Cowboys, after Romo went out, the defense quit. I mean, they were just, they would break one tackle, the Giants would, and then no one else would try to get anybody. So that's what happens. So, CNS guys, I wish I could have been there, when it would go there today. I hate it for you guys not that you had to see a loss because, you're your team's going to lose, but to see your team just completely evaporate, it's pretty it puts a downer on your season. So Longhorns aren't doing good. Cowboys definitely aren't doing good. So it's Texas Rangers right now holding me afloat. Going to the World Series. It takes, and at least they're doing as good as they can. They're in the World Series. Um, but Cowboys and Longhorns, man, it's gonna be a rough football season. So, and then basketball, whatever. It's just this. You're just trying to look ahead right now. So, congrats, Giants. I guess you beat the Cowboys. So you guys got 5 wins now, and we have 5 losses. So we're 1-5, bottom of the pack in the entire NFL. Unless this team finds some kind of inner desire to step up and make something out of this season, which is not going to be much, just be pride at this point, which I'm not seeing a lot of this season. If they keep playing like this, it's going to be over. So Romo's probably out for at least 6 weeks. Could be the season. All you Cowboys fans who are Romo haters and talk about how he sucks, don't like him, well, here you go. You wanted him gone. Well, here's the team without Tony Romo. Enjoy.